Okay, so Doug is here to talk about reshaping services, and I want to give some background to that before we talk about that. So back in 2023, we concluded a lengthy consultation with members of our church. We produced a mission roadmap, and we've been talking more recently about reshaping services, which is really a continuation of the mission roadmap. Now, Doug, Parish Council has made a decision about the reshaping of services. Can you tell us what the decision is?
That we will start an evening service at 6:30 p.m. and we'll combine the morning services at 9:30 a.m.
Okay, when will this take place?
In February next year, February 2026.
Okay. Can you remind us how we came to this decision?
Well, after we announced that we were considering reshaping services, everyone was invited to complete a survey. There were over 60 responses.
What was the next step after the survey?
Well, a work group was put together to consider the next steps and bring together all those surveys.
Okay. And who was in the work group?
A very representative group, some from the 8:30, some from the 10:30. There were younger folk, some older, some very much older, and parents, grandparents, males and females. It was really a good selection.
And what was the outcome? So the work group had met. What was the outcome of the work group?
They produced a report. It didn't have a recommendation, but it had a lot of good facts from the surveys for the parish council to consider.
Okay, so there are some different options there for parish council to consider, and we've discussed that extensively at parish council, haven't we? And over a number of meetings. How would you describe the discussion at our last meeting when the final decision was made?
Well, it started one way, and then it went another, and then back again. Yeah. It was really quite a backwards and forwards experience. We thought through the options carefully, thinking about resourcing, thinking about how this will contribute to growing our church. At the end, the decision was unanimous. This is the right way for our church.
Now, it's fair to say that from the survey, the vast majority of people were supportive not only of starting an evening service, but also of combining the morning services. For those who like things the way they are now, what would you say?
First, we do understand that some people have concerns about this way forward. We know some would really like to keep things as they are. Change isn't easy, but sometimes change is necessary. And if our community is going to hear about Jesus, we need to use our resources wisely and differently.
So for those who are concerned that the combined service will lose some of the things that they value about church, what would you say?
Well, we all have to adjust our preferences a little. For those in the 10:30 service, we have to be ready for the service style to be a little more traditional, including some of the hymns that we might not know so well. For those from the 8:30 service, the combined service will include some more traditional elements, but it won't be everything you're used to. We'll all have to adjust our preferences a little.
And can I just add as well, for those who find this hard, we're committed to loving you through this process. We didn't come to this decision lightly, did we? It was extensive discussion and consultation. But we're committed to working with you and listening to you. For all of us, there will probably be things that rub us up the wrong way. Change isn't easy, so please be patient. There will be growing pains. Please be gracious. If you're concerned about something, let's be grown-ups about it. Talk to the person concerned. Don't talk to other people behind their backs. And come and speak to me. Let's see if we can fix it, if there's something that you're finding hard. Please do be praying for our unity as a church. I know that changes like this can cause disunity and division. Please pray that we don't let the devil get a foothold. One final question, Doug. Just remind me why we're doing this again.
Because we want people to come to know Jesus, and we really need to spread into the community.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, Doug. I'm going to ask Ian to come and pray now.